You know what's a pretty big deal in the Greater Des Moines area? Apparently, it's golf. Golf is a big deal around here. There are 7 golf courses in Des Moines. 3 of those are municipal courses. And then there's like another 32 golf courses within 20 miles from Des Moines. And that includes 14 public, 5 municipal, and 13 private courses. Of course, the oldest golf course in the Des Moines area is Waveland Golf Course. And this was designed by Warren Dickinson and opened in 1901. That's pretty old. The longest course is Des Moines Golf and Country Club, which is 7,200 yards. And isn't there 100 yards in a football field? So that's like 72 football fields. It's pretty long. And according to the resource that I found on Google, Des Moines Golf and Country Club is rated the #1 golf course. Although I'm sure that every golfer in the area has a different opinion on which golf course is the best. Okay, now full disclosure, I am not a golfer. Actually, when I was in high school, I went out for the golf team 1 year, just once. That was all it took. And my very first game, I shot a 99. Now, some of you might find that to be somewhat impressive until I tell you that it was actually on a 9-hole course. And in the little town that I'm from, it was a very hilly course. I'm not into that. Spending hours walking in the heat in this, no, no, thank you. Golf is not my jam. But a lot of people really love it. And it is apparently a big business in Des Moines. And that big business is about to get even bigger. Coming soon to the Greater Des Moines area are several new businesses, giant venues that are all focused on golf. If you've tried to take the Merle Hay Road exit north of the interstate recently going into Johnston, you've probably noticed that the traffic is a mess. There's a lot going on in that corridor, but part of that construction can be attributed to Bombers, which is an $80 million golf and entertainment venue that's going in right here in Johnston. And that's going to be on the east side of Merle Hay Road. So Bombers is going to have a 100-room hotel that's attached to a 50,000 square foot golf entertainment venue. They'll have 60 bays where you can hit golf balls on driving ranges. I mean, I could possibly get into this where you could golf in the air conditioning. There's like going to be restaurants and bars around there. You don't have to be outside in the heat. I'm in. It's close to home. I'm in. Reportedly, Bombers will also have a video arcade, a rooftop bar, some other bars, because you know, Iowans do like to drink, private meeting rooms, and event spaces. Bombers is being built on a giant piece of land that's just north of the interstate, north of Beaver Creek, and it will include trails that connect to the Trestle to Trestle Trail. There will be a pond stocked for fishing. That's awesome. And a kayak launch that will be built by the city. Hopefully that is near the bridge that's been out from the trail by my house to get over there to Johnston. So lots of great things happening in that area. Bombers is going to take up a majority of the space there where the North End Diner was between Merle Hay Road and it's not going to go quite as far as Beaver Avenue, but that's where all of this is being planned in that empty space there. And look forward to them opening in July of 2023. Although hopefully the construction on Merle Hay Road is cleared up long before then. A girl can hope, right? And then way out west on Grand Avenue off of the I-35 exit, so this is way out west, is another golf venue that is reportedly going to open summer of 2023. This venue is called Sweet Shots, and 50,000 square feet appears to be the magic number with these locations. So Sweet Shots will be 50,000 square feet. We'll have a restaurant, a bar, and 60 climate-controlled bays. You know, I assumed that the bays in Bombers were also climate controlled, but maybe they're not. It didn't specifically say. Surely they're all air conditioned. They would have to be. I'm sure they're all climate controlled. But if they're not, well, Now I have disclosed that I don't actually know for a fact. Sweet Shots sounds like a one-stop shop for golfing because you can practice your putting, you can practice your golf skills. There are simulators to help you out. You can be custom fitted for golf clubs. You can buy new clubs, you can get your clubs repaired, and you can even get golf lessons there. Apparently, some experts from Topgolf were involved in the design of Sweet Shots, but it's quite different from Topgolf. So on the first floor, it's really dedicated to learning about golf. They're going to have a learning academy, simulators for golf, a putting room with putt view technology that's going to have it will illuminate the path that your ball should take to get to the hole. I mean, that's awesome. Oh, and they're going to give you real golf balls, not the limited flight balls that you might find at Topgolf. The second and third floors at Sweet Shot sounds like it's maybe a little bit more fun, less serious than the first floor where you're learning and, it's probably all golf all the time. But the second and third floor is going to be a little bit more fun. According to the article that I read, it sounds like the people who have the most fun are the non-golfers. Could there be a better invitation for yours truly to start golfing? And finally, there are rumors that Topgolf might be coming to town. I read an article in the Business Record about a commercial real estate developer named Richard Hurd, he's been trying to work this Topgolf deal for like 4 years now. And so it sounds like quite recently, the article was just in July, that Topgolf might be coming around to the idea that West Des Moines is the place for them to be. They had opened up a facility in Omaha and wanted to see how that went because even though Des Moines is smaller, I guess it's still quite comparable to Omaha. So they wanted, if they had success in Omaha, then it would stand to reason they would be successful in the Des Moines area. And I believe that they're talking about taking over a large space in West Des Moines near the Jordan Creek Town Center. But you know how these things go. Sometimes they're fast and sometimes they don't happen at all. So who knows? It's not 100% finalized that Topgolf is coming to town. Overall, I think this is really good news for the entire metro area. So having these new places is, of course, going to create new jobs. It's going to boost the economy, but it's also going to set Des Moines and West Des Moines up as destinations for additional reasons, for more people coming into town and having things to do in the Greater Des Moines area. So it's already a fantastic community with lots of things to do. But these additions, I think, are pretty cool and are going to make it even more fun, especially for golfers who would probably love to golf in January and February without having to cart their clubs to Arizona. Why not just drive up to Bombers or Sweet Shots or Topgolf and do some putting and driving and get your 3-iron out there? See, I know some words about golf. So that's what's coming soon to this area. And for more information on living in Des Moines, moving in Des Moines, watch the other videos here on this channel or check out our website. We'll link to that below. Talk to you soon.